I think we're live. Are we? Are we live? Are we really truly live? Are we? Yes, I think we're good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Virtue's Last Reward. I'm Gina, aka the Gina Chu. Hello, Ricky. Hello, Shay. Hello, Mama Shelties or Shelties. I don't know if you're just on your mom's account or what. Already we're in hard with the quotes. I love you guys. All right, so we are back where we were yesterday. With this whole storyline. Last time we chose at this AB game to betray, which wound up with some crazy shit where we got a terrible ending. But now, we're gonna choose ally and see how this changes things. Maybe we'll probably have to use more meta knowledge, so let's see.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do something that's gonna not make you hate me this time, which is nice because I always feel guilty whenever you hate me, Luna.
I mean, how are you going to vote?
Also, apparently, we're a robot with some white blood or some shit, which is funny. Let's see. Yes, we've done all this. Oh God, what am I? Ally! Yes, the Rebellion. Frags! Fragalicious is in the house! Fraggy, I'm so happy to see you! My heart misses Fraggy at our streams so much. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose ally after all?
Yes, you smiley little butt. Yep. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid. I'm not going full pervert today, guys. We had enough of Sigma being a pervert.
Do you want to go see the results?
Yes, sure. Let's go do it. Walked up to his protection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure nobody was watching and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out. Didn't seem to have clotted or run out since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. That sucks. What in the hell is this? Your hand isn't real. You're a robot. It couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clump together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of my life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. Unless you are the memories of Kay, who was actually Sigma, put into a golem. But every single time I'd bled red like any other human being. So why was it that this time it was white? What the hell's happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing?
Oh, just staring at my own
Get
demise.
the hell over here.
You shut the hell up, Dio. I hate you.
They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others. Let's see what everybody's new score is.
From round, please.
Alright, here we go, guys. They allied. They allied. And we allied. Yay! This is how the game should be played. Everybody should be allying with everyone else. Damn it.
Points have been assigned
Nice.
or subtracted accordingly.
Now, if I remember last time, everybody betrayed each other. All the... Was it that last time all the... I don't remember. I'm thinking of the first AB game. I don't remember who
Please
betrayed
check
who.
your bracelet to see
different
your
every time,
updated
and I
bracelet
forget.
points.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally.
Amazing! It's almost like we're all actually working together for once.
You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Of course, I would never not choose ally and then go crazy and then have you guys tie me up and like wake up in the infirmary with my bracelet gone and everybody gone and my life completely in ruins. Definitely wouldn't happen.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma.
I love his little kawaii eyes over there.
Sigma?
I'm sorry, I'm having just a white blood. Hello, Caleb.
Sigma, are you alright?
Oh gosh, no, I'm a robot.
Come on, what's wrong?
I think I'm turning Japanese.
Just say something.
No, seriously, I was probably manufactured in Japan. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, so many things, Tenmyoji.
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came
I
out of
hate
the AB
you.
room.
Every time you open your mouth, Dio, I just get filled with endless rage.
What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
Oh, God, Dio, can I please just kick you in the balls? No, nothing like
Hey,
that.
man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke?
Yeah, you're a joke. Oh, brr, 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 brr.
You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
What's wrong with me? I'm in a weird-ass mood tonight. This is gonna be one of those streams, guys! Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. Bye-bye, AB rooms.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3. Star key.
Yes, we know the star keys can be used
We
an
can open
infinite
the
amount of
gates as many
times.
times as we want to.
Yep, we can play the game over and over again until we get bored of it.
Then
Or die.
that means
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
The answer is just keep allying until everybody has at least 9 points, and then walk out together, and don't try to pull dumb shit on people. Please.
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
Like, once you get, like, I don't know if there's, like, a cooldown period in between AB games, but, like, once we get through the white doors and get the next AB game cards, like, it shouldn't take that long to just play it over and over again. Like, this whole, but then I would have to play through another round reasoning for escaping before everyone else is bullshit. We need to start working as a team.
As soon as the gates close, here comes the parents.
Yes, we know this.
yeah. Right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets?
Caleb, you didn't say that. You just made that up to add to the quotes.
I want to see what all your
Don't
colors
do
and
that.
assignments are.
The quote system is for quoting things that are actually said. Like, naturally said. Everyone nodded and held their arms out towards him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, tightened into a white-knuckle fist to hide the cut. When the eyes laid hands in my hand, my heart began to beat. Okay.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair.
Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Is this a thing? No, this is not what we've had before. So I'm gonna start writing down in my handy-dandy notebook. Why did I leave this whole area empty? Oh, because I was doing that, right? Okay. Let's see. Dio and Kay are a yellow pair.
Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Okay. Luna. Tenmyoji.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
Cyan pair. Luna is a magenta pair.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh?
Really?
A red solo.
Oh, I'm usually blue solo. Now I'm red solo.
So what are the
The
four
red
we left
solo
in the
cup.
infirmary?
I'm ready for the party.
Luna and I are pairs.
Which means that
so two
Dio
of
is
them
also
are
a pair. I
partners.
just don't know of what color.
I pledge my strength to the Lady Valkyrie.
Oh my god, guys, no! No! Frags, no! Frags, no! Guys! Guys, that's my very first sub! Frankie's spamming the emote! Oh my god, that's our very first sub! Oh, Ricky. Oh, wow. Frankie, thank you so much, man. Oh, man, I really appreciate it. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting over here sobbing like an idiot. Dude, thank you so much. You have the sub star next to your name. Oh, Frankie, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Oh, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the support. Now I'm a wreck. I was going to say, Dio said that we're the only one that's a solo, and he said he's a pair, so he must be magenta or cyan, and I don't know which. That's what I was going to say before I heard the Valkyrie profile thing go off, and I was like, wait a minute, that's my sub alert. I've never heard that go off before. Oh, Frankie, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, man. It means a lot. Oh, God, I must sound like an idiot to you guys. Oh, man. Oh, I so appreciate it. Oh my gosh! Now on that bottom ticker thing, I have to find a place to put subscribers now. Oh, I have to edit my layout. Oh man! How long has the subscribe button been a thing on my Twitch? I don't know, maybe a month or so. I was a Twitch affiliate before the sub buttons came out for affiliates. I think at least a month or so. Oh man. Hey, Clockman. I must sound so embarrassing right now. Thank you very much. I do hope you stick around. Thank you. Okay, I should get on with the game. I'm sorry. Oh, when I upload this to YouTube, people are gonna be like, I'm not sitting here watching her cry for 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Oh, that just took me by surprise. Thank you so much, Frags. That meant so much to me. I really appreciate it, man. I love you guys. Anyway.
That means the other two are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
No, we don't. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why are we missing the other two? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other two are Alice and Quark. Who are we missing from Phi? Where is Phi in this situation? Is she in here, or did we just not? I think she is in here.
They're probably green and blue.
Or no, she stayed behind with them. I think. They're probably green and blue, right?
What's that?
Because I'm red.
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the floor B warehouse.
Right.
They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh God, I'm a mess now. Thank you, Fergie.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Oh man. Yeah, that's what I was saying,
like the doors
Draco.
on floor A.
I think she's in the infirmary with the two of them.
Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
Right.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors.
Right. We need to match up the single person of a primary color with the team with the pair that has a mixture of the two other primary colors, which altogether, I
The
guess
pairs are
is
cyan,
white.
magenta,
Right.
and yellow.
So like we're a red solo, so we need to blue and green together is.
You see?
Oh God, my brain is dying. But whoever blue and green is together, I have it written down because I don't know why color wheels have always messed me up. Here we go. Blue and green is cyan. So we're gonna be stuck with Tenmyoji and whoever is paired with him.
If we need to make white, then the other three colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Can I also just say, I say this all the time, but I just want to say again that I love that Shelties and Shay's mothers are now part of the community. I love it. Not just because it's cool that they come to hang out, but
Good.
I love parents that are cool with their kids being into video games, because my parents were not overtly thrilled about my love of video games when I was a teenager.
Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Yeah.
Might as well go with you, I guess.
Are we all gonna take a field
No
trip?
real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
Excuse me, what? About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. Uh-oh, she must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. Oh yeah, I forgot the whole my blood is suddenly white and I'm actually not human thing. That's what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. And then I should make my way sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything.
Just your death, Dio. Not for any particular reason, just because I want you dead.
I promise.
I
It's
hate
nothing.
you. Is this the Sigma good ending we're headed to? It looks like it.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door like the prima donna he is. Tenmyoji and Kay quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. Detective Gumshoe? Like Dick Gumshoe? I'm Dick Gumshoe, pal. So, what is it that you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Luna. The crew quarters, maybe? Somewhere more comfortable? I'm okay.
I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
Oh, the garden? As strange as the request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Are we gonna have like a 5-minute walk to the garden? Or are you just gonna transport us there? Yeah, okay, cool. It's the botanical garden!
You know this place?
Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
I see.
Once, as in the previous timeline, not this one. So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation.
Maybe, Shay, you may be onto something. She may be like, I know what that white stuff is because I'm a robot just like you.
Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
Oh my gosh, Crackman, she does look like an Inkling from Splatoon. Her hair has bothered me since this game started. Won't this info from her make the Luna good end? No, we already did the Luna good end. I forget what happened in it, but we already got the... Did we get the Luna good end? Wait a minute. No, we don't have the Luna good end yet, but according to the walkthrough, this is the Sigma good end. So I don't know.
Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
She sat down softly and gently, and I looked. She sat down softly and gently. Okay, as a writer, I'm like, ugh, that line. And I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. Yeah, we got a file entry about this necklace. She was silent for a moment, then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This
Sure.
is actually a music box.
Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom and it made an almost imperceptible whining noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why did you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard.
Right? This view makes her hair look even more impossible. Also, I'm pretty sure she's a golem, and we've been calling this since we found the Golem Bay, if I remember correctly, Shay. Like, as soon as we said that, we were like, Luna's a golem.
I felt so lonely a lot of the time.
She's too airy and nice and calm. She's definitely a robot.
It hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tiltil and Title and Midel, I guess is supposed to be what it is, get asked to find a blue bird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world or something. Anyway, supposedly if you catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a bird cage in their hut.
Right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right.
Yeah, her animations are weird.
It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true.
Who gave it to you, Luna?
Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's
Yes.
more?
When Til and Nittil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Whoa. What about the moral
It
then?
changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it
Hi,
again.
Mama Shay!
I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
I suppose that's true.
You know, Sigma, I think you might be Til.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
Are you the bluebird? What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Oh! Oh, the music! Oh, the music, guys! Here it comes!
Where did you find Alice?
Does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the
So
lounge.
you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice, and then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah. Oh, you gonna call me on the fact that I've never been here in this timeline?
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden?
Yep, she's calling me on the bullshit. Alright, here we go.
Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice.
We had a looking through the looking glass achievement, actually, that'll be triggered, not last stream, but I think the stream before, when we took off Kay's mask and realized Kay was us? Kind of? Or he's the real Sigma and we're a clone? I still don't know the answer to that.
Didn't you?
Yep, she's calling us on it.
That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Tell me, Sigma. Tell me or I'll kill you. Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Yeah, at this point, he's not really self-aware of where he's getting these memories. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
Oh, okay. She doesn't know about the time thing. She thinks that we're just a robot that's already been here. What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden and...
You're so, I mean, you're probably right that we're a robot, but you're so far off as to why we know about the
And it
garden.
would explain that cut on your left hand.
Mama Shay, I see dead people, Luna, everywhere. Damn, so you did see it, huh? Well, we don't really know about our meta-knowledge. Like, Sigma's still not sure where he's getting this information from. He doesn't understand that he's been jumping timelines. I hope at some point he realizes that. Damn, so you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT,
Yes.
on top of a metal skeleton.
That's what we heard.
It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
Oh, interesting. You couldn't have dyed the liquid red to try and pass them off? For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Yeah, Caleb, she's a little too perfect. I agree, she's suspicious. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not? Are you a robot too? Tell me you're a robot too, Luna.
Because you're a robot.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Yes, we talked about that, Isaac Asimov. That's right, if we are a robot and we follow the laws of robotics, we cannot hurt Luna unless not hurting her would put all of humanity in danger. Then that overrides the first law of robotics.
They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Yes, I can't believe they're going full Isaac Asimov in this game. It makes me so happy. Shay, I don't think so. I don't think we've tackled anybody. Oh, he could just, not necessarily prosthetic, Caleb. I wouldn't use the word prosthetic anyway. We did learn about, what did they call it? It had a specific name for it. Cybernetic arm. It wouldn't be a prosthetic. It would be like a cybernetic arm, which we could very well have. We might not be all robot. We might just have cybernetic arms. Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey any orders to it given by a human being, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. We went through this yesterday, but we'll go through it again. A robot must protect its own existence as long as that protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Yeah, I've heard those before. That's just an ideal, though. You could work towards that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. Well, if you're programmed to, you don't have a choice. I mean, depending on how you program the robots, could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed.
She's just going with the fact that I'm a robot now, even though we really don't have any definitive proof, although I'm pretty sure I am.
I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws.
Yeah, I can't think of us actually physically harming anybody.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart.
Well, except in the alternate timeline where I picked betray, and then you got really upset with me.
You're a good person. It's in your eyes.
I don't know what to say to that.
Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
She's also going with the fact that I have no idea if I'm a robot or not. Not that I really said that, but... Tests?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you could zap me with that scanner. How?
The Atom should be able to tell us.
Yeah, the Atom scanner. Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crutch of Charlie's behind. Oh no. Okay, guys, who do we think it is? Knowing my luck, it's probably Dio. But it might also be Phi. Or Alice? When I turn... Oh, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Ooh.
Just me.
Ah, I was right, it's Phi! Phi?
Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Oh god, I hope you didn't hear what we were talking about. Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
I just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No.
Oh god, I hope that's
Were
true.
you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
Uh-oh. I followed the line of her finger. The number 1 bomb's on the tree! Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh, shit! Oh, okay. So, the number 1 bomb is on the tree. The number 2 bomb is underneath the desk in the lab. The number 3 bomb is underneath one of the beds in the crew quarters. And we have the password to bomb number 1, so we can defuse this one. And we have the password to bomb number 3. We still need the passwords to bomb number 2 and bomb number 0.
An antimatter bomb.
Yes, you know, Caleb and I think it was Epitaph too was ranting over the antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
Yep, it's a number 1. It says 1.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right?
Correct.
Then that must mean...
Shit, there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
Yep,
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
yep. It's in the lab. We know this from another
Can't be
storyline.
sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Is my meta memory gonna kick in? Damn it. That means we're done. We're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Dio.
Was it you guys?
It was Dio.
I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well,
Yeah, that's right.
I
Bye.
was taking a walk.
Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret. So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe
All right.
me now?
I'll buy that story for the moment. If Sigurd was a robot that he couldn't vote betray in the AB game, that counts as an action that would harm humans. Unless doing that protected all of humanity. Remember, that's the 0 rule. Because I'm pretty sure that this facility is all about trying to find a cure for Radical 6. It could be that pretty much anything that I can do in this place would be to protect humanity, and therefore we would be able to override that. It's just a thought. But you have to remember that 0th rule, as they called it. So who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Also, maybe I'm only a robot in this timeline. I'm probably just a robot. We're probably just robot. We're all robots. You're a robot, I'm a robot. Everybody's 0 and also a robot. Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji. Kay and Dio. And of course, Alice and Quark. Both seemed to be sleeping peacefully. You'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Alright, everybody, listen up. I told them how we found the number 1 bomb in the garden. And how, judging by the number on the 2 bombs we found so far, there was probably a number 2 bomb out there somewhere, too. Yes, that is true. I'm pretty sure Luna's also a robot.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
Yes, and you are correct, Draco. And in the archive thing for the cybernetic lung, it specifically says it has artificial nerves and it has veins that connect to the rest of your body. So if you inject medicine into a cybernetic arm, it'll still flow to the rest of your body. So I feel like it's more likely that we have cybernetic arms because they specifically tell us that the injections in the bracelets would still work on somebody that just had cybernetic arms. Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If
Yep.
you enter that password, the device should...
I haven't.
Well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah, Dio, it's not like you're the one that planted the bombs and that you have the input device or anything, you douchebag.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
Oh, Fi! Get him, Fi!
I
Get
beg your
him!
pardon?
You heard me.
Yes, correct, Caleb. Or at least he looks human. Technically, he still could be a robot, but I highly doubt it.
Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room.
I'm pretty sure he's a human.
There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
Tell Sel I said hi and she should jump into the street so I can say hi to her beautiful face. I miss her.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Yeah, Dio, you should be sweating your balls off right now like a whore in church.
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear?
I hope Dio just runs out of the room in a panic.
Good. Now who's going to be first?
Any volunteers? I'll volunteer. Oh, except, you know, the thing on my hand. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Oh my god, tell me we remember it's Dio. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words came out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them. Oh, that meta-knowledge! Call him out on it, call him out on it.
There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person? He remembers! Completed, completed, completed! That person is you! Da 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 Dio! Como Dio da!
Come on, what is this?
Achievement unlocked! Who set us up the bomb? Part 1. Really? I've been making that joke the entire time and now the achievement freaking said it. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
Well...
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So, this isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs. Well, we know that Kay has Sigma's face. So, I assume he's the original Sigma, quote-unquote, and we're just like some kind of cybernetic clone or some shit, or maybe he's the clone. I don't know. There's still so many questions regarding Kay and why he looks exactly like us. If you're innocent, then a search will show that, and I'll look like an
Nice
idiot.
try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs?
Because
Just spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The what?
Oh, not only is this gonna freak him out, but it's gonna freak Clover out too. It would freak Alice out if she was awake.
Beg your pardon?
No.
Yeah, Clover.
How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you were the one who set us up the bomb!
The fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are.
Oh, you're their leader, you...
And I don't know what Free the Soul is, and I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
Oh, Dio. Tell me, how does that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I hadn't said anything besides his name? Yeah, I mean, he's got a point.
Wait, so he's left? But,
Aha,
but that means
Clover.
he's a terrorist.
Yes, he is a Scientologist, terrorist, bomber, giraffe. Sal! Red Solasta's here! Yes! Sal, how are you? I miss you so much! How are you, my dear?
A terrorist?
Oh dear.
Yay, Sal! Mwah! I'm so happy you're here.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one.
Nope.
Seriously though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers. Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
What is the AB plan, though? AB
What's
plan?
that?
Yeah, what is the AB plan? This is what I want to know.
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
God damn it, no! I leapt towards him.
Well then.
Yeah, there he goes! I think we gonna die this time too, except now we have information about the AB plan and that we have some kind of cybernetic arms. And that Luna is weird.
Better not come any closer.
Oh my god, Caleb, that would be terrible. Just like that memory card fell out of his pocket that we caught him with last time. This time the detonator just falls out, he walks away from it, we all explode.
You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding.
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please, calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from. Now that we've cleared that up, back off! Come on, move it! Go, go, go!
We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us, except for one. Tenmyoji!
Hey, Grandpa. You're here and gone? I said back off.
Oh shit, I'm so jealous of the sparkling cider.
No.
It sounds so good right now.
You. I'm not screwing around here.
I can see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
He actually will do it though, Tenmyoji. Like, back the fuck up, please. What?
Tenmyoji?
Something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well?
You son of a bitch.
So you were just bluffing.
I'm not bluffing, goddammit.
He's not. We know
Hear
he's
me?
not.
I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding?
No, Tenmyoji, don't even.
It's a fake.
Oh, God!
What?
For just an instant, Dio's eyes switched down to the device in his hand. That was all the opening Tenmyoji. Okay, he lied to him. I was gonna say. Oh, God, don't kick it too far away from him or we'll all die. Oh, Tenmyoji, we don't know about the fact that it has that proximity sensor on it. He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's like, shut out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. Shit, not good. The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore. Yep, there it goes. We're dead. Goodbye. Blowing up. Goodbye. Have a nice day. It was nice knowing you. It was wonderful experiencing this timeline together. But unfortunately, our time has run short. So it was nice knowing you, and I'm sorry, but Tenmyoji really blew it. But
There's a red light on it now.
I love my terrible jokes.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji.
Yep.
This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates.
Damn. How much do you know?
Oh, way more than anybody could anticipate, my friend.
Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown.
Okay, well, we have the codes for 2 of them, but we never got the input device last time, so I wonder if we'll get it this time.
You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
30 minutes.
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
Now he's figuring I know everything. But I do. 30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah.
How do we stop them?
The emergency deactivation password.
None of us know them, though.
Right, none of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy.
If you give me the detonation code for bomb number 2, I am going to laugh my ass off.
The password for bomb number 2 is...
Oh, God, life is so good sometimes. Bomb number 2. Alrighty.
EQD DYR NTK. DYRNTK. All we need is the deactivation code for bomb number 0, and the bombs will no longer be a problem for us.
Bomb number 2?
But we haven't found that one yet.
I know where it is.
Oh? Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway.
So we have that now, so if I can remember, we can deactivate all 3, but the bomb number 0 is still going to be bad.
You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Maybe this will be the ending with Phi, like, clutching the number 0 bomb because we don't have the code. You're gonna be Godo from Phoenix, right? You better be drinking some coffee there, dude. Where's the input device?
Gosh, I wonder.
Well, he told us last time as we were killing him, or as he was trying to kill himself, that he left it in his sofa, but I assume he does have it on him.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember.
Son of a bitch.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
We know where it is, though! Why can't we say we know where it is?
Moving on.
To where?
What, I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
No! Wait! I threw myself towards you and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I planted all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned. That's— oh, tell me we remember the cyanide pill!
Shit!
Tell him we remember the cyanide pill. And by the way, if we were a robot, this would still be okay because he's endangering the lives of other humans.
Let go of me, goddammit!
That falls under the
Get
laws
off
of
of me!
robotics.
Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't gonna let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started to pry his open.
Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I'd grabbed into his mouth. Yeah, take it! Take it! Don't let him have it! Don't let him have it!
We don't have a choice.
We still don't have the input device, that is true.
Luna, go get the soparil.
No! If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this. What are you doing, Luna? Go!
Right. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are.
You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake! Luna, shut him up!
Right. Here goes.
Get him, Luna! Get him, get him! Yes, queen! Good job, Luna! As I began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just as I'd expected. A small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled towards the sink and tossed it into the drain. Good job, Sigma! 11 out of 10. How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same. Just like last time.
What do we do?
We put in those passwords and stop the
We
bombs.
searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
He must have stashed it somewhere. I would like to hope he would have not brought it with him in here. Well, only one thing to do then.
That is?
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have any other suggestions. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see the despair on every face.
All right. No point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
All the rest of you, listen up.
And I have the code for all 3 of them
I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario, we'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse.
Yeah, we can use them to go
Once
through
we've
the
done
doors.
so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving.
I have the code for 3 out of the 4 of them. And I think we have what is the password for the computer, but not the username.
Sigma. You're with me.
If I turned without waiting and headed for the door. Well, there's 4 bombs. We have the codes for bombs 1, 2, and 3. We don't have the code for the 0 bomb. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, and then hurried after her. Please don't ask me how I know all this information. Bye!
The light's flashing.
Oh, hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back.
I guess the countdown has started.
It has indeed.
So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed.
Well, Caleb, there is a story block. There is a story block here, but, this walkthrough that I've been following plays it so that we have all the information to escape the block. To break through the block, that is, before we get to the block. So, we should not run into the block unless it's going to pull some shit like the other block did. Where it stopped us and then I had to go back to the block and then we were able to continue.
Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here. You go check somewhere else.
Okay.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
Got it. I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then, is there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? That's not a thing. And it doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living. After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Fie. Now is not the time to be hitting on me. Oh, I see. Well, I admit I am a bit curious.
All right. Looks like we're on the same page. Hey, get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Yeah. Last time we went through the 30 minutes in like 3 minutes. Fine. Be careful, alright? I checked the time on my bracelet and headed out of the crew quarters and in the hallway. It wasn't good news. Damn, only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. If we can at least find where it is in this playthrough and then die, maybe we can remember next time and get it in time. That would be really awesome. Frankie ships it. Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. We spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. My thought also goes to that weird key-looking device that we found in the Golem Bay, but I'm pretty sure that was for, Kay's outfit. Kay's, outfit. Luna, you're still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here.
It's her necklace! It's her necklace! The input device is her necklace.
I thought you might come back.
I'm calling it. Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it.
Oh.
Isn't that why you're here?
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Till I feel sick. I was just looking at those little pronged feet on the bottom and I'm like, is it her necklace? I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. But this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot if I die anyway.
Why did you come here then?
Is Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find the input thing so we can turn off the bombs. Yes! Why would I lie?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help.
Aw, Luna.
I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
She turned around. No, wait, I want to know if I'm a robot. Scan me. I guess we'll have to wait. I couldn't just leave her like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
Oh, are you sure? Only 5 minutes? Oh, that's a lot of that's a third of the time we have left, though, man. Okay, let's do it. Analyze my body. Oh, God. If I beat the game before stream time's over, would I switch to 0 time dilemma immediately? Well, I'm not going to beat it tonight. We still have, at least, if this is a good end, we have at least 3 other good ends to deal with, which is going to result in several other bad ends. And then we have the true ending. And then I heard that there's also another special thing if you see every scene, which we have been. Also, I haven't bought 0 time dilemma yet. I have to do that first and install it. But as we get closer to the end of this game, I'll do that. So, like, if we do play the game, and then, like, an hour into stream, we beat Virtue's Last Reward, then, yeah, I'll start up 0 time dilemma. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it.
Celesta's thinking like a game programmer. They wouldn't have spent so much time designing and modeling that necklace if it weren't something special.
You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any signs of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well?
Oh, what are we?
It says you're not a robot.
Yay! Bum, 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 bum. We just have a cybernetic arm. Yay!
You're human.
I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
Yeah, we have a cybernetic arm. What?
You're part machine.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human.
Why do we have cybernetic arms?
They're made out of a titanium alloy. On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue.
And that's where
it's
the
also
white stuff
called
came
ABT.
from.
Your arms are cybernetic.
What? What does that mean?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
Yep. What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing where I was a robot once is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an x-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? That's weird. That's very weird. Wait. Okay, let's say you're right and my arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off? No, because we know that it'll still affect it. Because it also has...
Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms.
Yes.
Which means they interface with the rest of your body. Which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Because you're a robot too, or you have cybernetic enhancements. That's not an answer.
Yes, you're right. But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain. Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden?
Oh, here we go.
How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
Oh, God, this is... Oh, that's,
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. Yep! Goodbye! We explode! But at least now we know we have cybernetic arms. We've only got a minute left?
Sigma, there's one last thing.
Uh-oh.
I was given very specific instructions.
Oh, here we go! I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen, but because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. Just get through. Machine with a human face! Okay, I'm sorry. I love using this thing. It just makes me so happy. We were about to die. How could you be so calm?
Please pay attention. This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
We've been told to make sure to remember things before. Remember, I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun...
Oh, here we go again.
GTF BML016.
Wait, I don't think that was what we got last time. It isn't! It's something else! It's a... Ooh, this must be the username for the computer. Girl. Okay, let's write it down. GTF DML016. Oh, hell yeah! And I bet you the computer might have the deactivation code maybe for the zero ball.
With this key, the first gate shall be open to you.
Right, the other one said the second gate will be open, so this must be the username, the other one must be the password.
I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
Is this Final Fantasy VIII? You guys remember the Final Fantasy VIII intro? I'll be waiting here. What? Before she could answer, kaboom! Oh, we got some good info though, guys! Oh, we got very important information. The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Why do Kay and Luna have info for the computer? Well, I think that this facility has something to do with the work that Kay's father was doing. And I'm pretty sure Luna's a golem. So I'm going to assume that's why. Alrighty. Sigma, good end. Achievement unlocked, arms race. Wow! This game never fails to delight me with its terrible jokes. Oh, look at our handsome visage. Actually, Sigma's actually pretty handsome. I'm not gonna lie, man. For a bunch of pixels, he's pretty good looking. Okay. So, 2 trophies should have been obtained. Arms race and who set us up the bomb, part 1. Using your flowchart. I love how this does it. I feel like it's an announcer. Using your flowchart. Jump back to the AB vote after clearing the laboratory. Okay, the laboratory. Archives, no. Garden, no. Treatment center, no. Laboratory, okay. The AB vote after clearing the laboratory. So laboratory, AB game. And it looks like we betrayed before, so we're going to ally this time instead of betray. Okay. Here we go. Yes, sir, Duck Game. And it's time for another round. More time jumping.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, yes, this is one of the ones we were with Clover. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose ally. Wait, am I choosing ally? I forgot. I am choosing ally. I have the memory of a flame. Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to ally doesn't necessarily mean he's going to pick betray.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally?
Yeah, we've been through this. Yeah, we were dealing with Dio. He's a douchebag. She doesn't want us to choose ally, but we're going to do it because we chose betray last time. I wonder if he'll choose Ally this time, because the last time when we chose a different choice in the AB game, Alice also changed her vote, and we couldn't figure out why. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed towards the results screen. I'm probably going to die. Maybe. If he changed his vote, that would be interesting, because then I could stay alive long enough to get more info, but the choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Betray here did lead to a bad end. I can't open up the menu to double check, but quirk. We allied. He betrayed. I'm dead! We are here. Yeah, it led to a bad end. It led to the Quark game over.
Results from round 2. Please check your...
Oh, we got people with 9, though.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt the weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. Yep, there it goes. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sobril. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma!
Good job, Dio! You killed me!
Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma!
Hey, if somebody has that cure for the other thing in my bracelet, you know, in that gun, if somebody has that cure gun, that would be super helpful right now.
Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it! You'll keep your promise. God damn it! I groaned and, with a Herculean effort, lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last, the smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw my hand out in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
Oh yeah, this is the one where he threatened if we didn't vote the way he wanted us to, that he would smash the Excelivir, and he did, because he's a douchebag.
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said unmistakably Excelivir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out towards her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it in her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With the last of my strength in me, I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay? Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First is the Soparil, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected.
Yeah, we have the cure for the tubocurarine in that gun.
I guess you could say It'll really take your breath away.
I hope somebody has it. Nine minutes. Once the soap was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? Come on, remember the gun! Remember the gun! I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with the death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solution. How could I save myself? The gun, man, how? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. If I wasn't ready to give up on life yet, there had to be an answer. Here come the memories.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
Oh no!
Bones on your arms isn't anything.
He's gonna cut off his arm! He's gonna cut off his arm so the turbo curary doesn't get into his body! Oh god! Oh god! He's gonna cut his arm off! Oh!
Your arms are cybernetic.
Oh! What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? Oh god, I didn't see, what was it? Hold on, I'm watching the playback. I'm watching the playback, I want to see what that was. Achievement unlocked. Shit, I couldn't see it. Hold on. Let me see if the walkthrough has it. Gotta hand it to you. It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Or an equal and opposite reaction. Of course, my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy boards with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why, nor did I know where my human arms, which I distinctly remember having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. Oh my god, if he's gonna somehow remove his arm, I'm calling it. I called up all the strength I had and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma! What are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Hurry up and...
Don't rush me.
Are we gonna throw our arm under the door so that it separates our arm from our body? Is that the route we're going here?
Okay. You've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Wanna come with?
I will remain here.
Wow, okay. Because you pieced out and left us all to die last time.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help. Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
If I began to move it, it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. Where's my soul? Things in life that I don't pay attention to.
The number 9 door has been opened.
And I asked that because I have my alarm should be going off any minute. my Castlevania shirt shipped too. Yes, if you guys have not seen the Castlevania Netflix series, you have to. It's so good. Alright, I need my allergy pill.
It will
obviously
remain open for 9 seconds.
Explain the doors. So there are colored doors, and everybody has a different color attributed to the bracelet on their wrist. And the people that go in the door have to combine their colors to make the color of the door. You have to have 9 points in order to open the number 9 door. Getting the points is a little complicated to explain, but Kay and Dio have 9 points right now, so they're gonna open the door. The 9 door can only be opened once, so once they open the door and leave, we're all sitting ducks unless they somehow come back with some outside help. Duck game, if there was freaking like turkey or some shit in the walls here, I would so eat it.
It's been fun.
It would happen.
Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But, just you, Kay.
Huh?
What? As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength in my wearied body could supply, I launched myself towards him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close! Let go! Let go, goddammit! Let me go!
You know what I just realized, guys? If he leaves, he has the detonator for the bombs. Like, he lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I just held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey, what the hell is this shit?
Oh, in the Castlevania show, there hasn't been. Although, maybe in season 2, they'll make a joke to that.
Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Only the number 9 door can be opened once. As far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape.
Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Cultish Scientologist bastard. Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. He was heading straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. It's gonna cut her arm off! Oh, I'm calling it! With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough! Please, you have to let go! The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go!
That's what we want! Alright, see you later, Dio. Oh, he used Dio to pull him into the doorway because he didn't have the strength to do it himself. I gotcha. I was wondering why he was using Dio for this.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die, you senile old fuck!
No, Why did you call me a senile old fuck? Am I brother? Are we the leader of this cult and we don't know it? Or are we a clone of the leader of the cult? Who's actually Zero Senior? No, he's 22. He's a college student, Sigma. He's been through this. I'm going to live. Here we go!
The number 9. Thank you. As the game is over.
All the doors have been unlocked.
Please enjoy
your stay for all eternity. The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired, so very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed, and then nothing. But because we crushed our arms, we're not going to get the muscle relaxant, so we're not going to die. Hey! I called it.
Sigma! Sigma!
Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? Are you guys all in on this now? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed, which meant the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed
Hey,
out.
Alice!
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out just like you.
I was gonna say, you've been out/dead for a while. What's
But
up?
I was in the AB room.
Why?
That bastard Kay. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
So where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is your arm okay? I
Arm?
heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
I looked down at my left hand, or rather I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling it might come to miss my hand. Yeah. Oh yeah. How's
I'm
Quark?
right here.
Quark! Yay! You little slice of apple pie. Man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better? Look at that smile.
Thanks to you.
I missed him.
You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me, and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma.
Aww. It was worth saving. Look at that smile.
You saved my life.
Worth. It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew how I'd made a deal with Dio, and about the journal we found with the Latin in it. Clover and Phi seemed to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet.
Where's your good Quark end? Did we have a good Quark end yet? I don't think so, no.
I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah, Phi and I have already gone over it, but I'll explain what I noticed. 1, if we were in the shelter for uninfected people, why'd Quark been infected? Any place designated to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep it from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures, it didn't seem likely. 2, the timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. Unless the people that grabbed you were the ones that let the pandemic go. Oh, free the soul! Oh my god, cults everywhere! Number 3, we didn't know why Zero had put us in the nonary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? That's also another question that I posed several times. If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe? I don't know what ending this is.
Well,
this is the
what
Quark
about
good
this?
ending. You are correct. This is the good Quark ending.
Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero.
Maybe somebody went through an alternate timeline like we did.
Anyway, they grabbed us before the
Maybe
pandemic
Akane?
really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
If I was a real troll, if we escaped from this, I would just load up Fallout 4 and just laugh into eternity. Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could just die because he was bored?
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
Oh, we do, and there is. What?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean. That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets.
Yes.
The Adams analysis confirmed it.
But what if the
That, but
Adams
also in
line?
alternate timelines, we've seen people die from the. We died from the bracelet.
If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on. You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie. No,
No?
my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't
Right.
stop. I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
Odd turn of phrase. You're really bad at turns of phrases, aren't you?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
How do you make that mistake?
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
That someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Well, yeah, the people who went to go spread it would know it was coming.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
Do you think Zero could be Tenmyoji/Junpei? We saw that person who was Zero, but I don't know if that's the real Zero. I don't know anymore, man. We still have a lot more questions to answer. Repopulate. I looked around and did a quick inventory. We got 4 girls, a little boy and an old dude, 4 women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young fertile male. Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. Oh, Sigma. That was the case. Maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. Dumbass. The newspaper if the newspaper and the journal was right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth. Oh, Sigma.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
That's true, too.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door again?
Maybe?
It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like... Poor Kane.
Hey, you know what?
What?
What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
Yeah, you're right. We never considered that.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
I mean, she was the previous Zero. But,
Maybe
I mean...
she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6?
That would explain why that would be a reason why Tenmyoji and Quark are here, because if she's in love with Tenmyoji/Junpei still, even though she she didn't meet up with him again, she still very much had feelings for him. And Quark is his grandson. She might have put them in here to protect them.
And killed herself?
Also, yes, you're also right, Shay. Dio confirmed that he killed her, so... Unless he was just taking credit for it, but I doubt it. We didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And then someone carried her in there.
That was what Dio said he did. What? That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. Oh look, there's Uncle Chu-Chu playing Final Fantasy XIV. We looked down at the body of the old woman. 5 is the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Fi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out towards me. Ooh. Yep! Ladies and gentlemen, if it wasn't obvious already, we have official confirmation. We know. A card.
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
Huh, looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard it before?
Nope. You?
No. Anything on the back? I don't think he's gonna freak. He already knows it's her. Password is Jumpy Doll. Well, that's not surprising. Password is Jumpy Doll. See, that first thing that I thought was the computer password looked like a bomb code to me. So maybe that is the 0 bomb code, and this is the password to the computer, and the username is that GTFDML016 thing that we got. Ah, there's something written here. It says Jumpy Doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy Doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy Doll is a password of some sort.
What does that mean?
Beats me.
Well, it's handwritten. She must have put it on here on herself so she wouldn't forget.
Yeah.
We were still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room. That'd be Tenmyoji.
Alice!
What?
What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
Alice!
Oh no!
What are you planning to do with that?
Uh-oh. Fine, I turned around and gasped.
Damn it!
He ran into the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Yep! And she's infected. There stood Alice, hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane, but that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel high in the air, then driving it down toward her heart. Stop her! Ow! Did we not stop her? Oh, game! Come on! That was not fair! Sorry, so the point of that ending was just to get the password of Jumpy Doll, I assume. Quark N. Achievement unlocked, an equal and opposite reaction. And that was the Quark good ending. Alrighty. What's up next? 2 trophies should have been obtained, an equal and opposite reaction, and gotta hand it to you. It's so stupid. Okay. Using your flowchart, jump back to the AB vote after clearing the Golem Bay. Okay. We need to find where the Golem Bay is. That's the director's office. Golem Bay. Okay, well that was easy. I was like, I'm gonna have to go through all these. There it is. The AB vote after clearing the Golem Bay. So this is the AB vote, and I assume instead of betray, we're gonna hit ally. Yes, we are. Alrighty, so we're gonna go back here, but we're gonna hit ally instead of betray, and we're gonna see what we can learn from this terrible, horrible death.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
And of course, in that moment, I forget what I'm supposed to do. Ally. Because I'm dumb.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the result.
I forget what these numbers are gonna do because I forgot what the story's like at this point. We haven't done this one in a while. This particular storyline. Ooh, we all allied. Oh shit! Oh, except Quark has 9 points now. And we know what happens when Quark has 9 points.
Have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Somebody goes and steals his
Please
bracelet.
check your bracelet.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Sigma.
No need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do. Whatever that was. Anyway, thanks
It was
you
nothing.
too.
I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. I hope we'll get paired up in the next round
Because
too.
I'll choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opposite. You're an opponent I can trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Well, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose Betray? I've already chosen ally twice.
You're right.
What is with that pose? So let's choose ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good? Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh, what was that? Hesitation? Come on, why do you look so sad?
It's just, there's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Because we'd be leaving everyone else behind? Oh, you mean Alice?
Yes.
You still haven't found Quark either,
That
huh?
too.
Still, Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1.
Why did you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
No. Everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
Did you tell her that you're Junpei?
Did.
From
Look
the future?
where it got me. How could you do that? You're such a jerk.
What happened?
How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
Oh, you pulled out your meta knowledge. You told her what you know, but you didn't tell her you're Junpei, did you?
Told you,
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah,
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Tenmyoji didn't respond, he just turned and walked off towards the magenta door. Clover started to follow, then pulled up short. She spun on her heel and headed off towards the cyan door instead. Huh, interesting. Yeah, this is when Quark is missing. Quark is missing like 75% of the time.
I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chose ally. Tenmyoji must have said something to her before the last round had started, but what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose ally
Yes,
too?
I did. Fi put herself in a situation where choosing Betray would be unwise. If she had chosen Betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with Betray. And so, I voted accordingly.
That was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you choose Betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right
It's
now.
because you promised, right?
Yes, that too, I suppose.
There was another
Yes.
reason?
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
Morphogenetic fields? What do you mean by that?
when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Phi was somehow similar to me.
Is everybody golems? Are you a golem and she's a golem? Or she's also part of this experiment and you're really me, but I'm actually a clone of you with cybernetic arms?
Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
Or somebody was talking to you through more of a genetic field.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Fine.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission.
What?
And I don't remember doing that. You're acting like we're pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor and now you're gonna give him a shit for it? Really?
You chose Ally too. Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
Not exactly. I just made him trust me. When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
Because it's my face, bitch, and you and I have a connection. Because he's me and I'm a clone of him, and she's a robot, and you're a time traveler, and I'm a time traveler, and Dio's a circus terrorist, cultist, Scientologist giraffe, and Alice is a AA battery. Why is this game the way it is? You tell me.
Shut up.
You shut up.
If we could change the subject, where did Dio go?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He must have been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
So where did he go? Suddenly, the warehouse is filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut. Goodbye. Maybe the both of us are clones.
The Ambidex gates. Round start. There is the
Start keys. We play them unlimited amount of times. I mean, we did hear his backstory that apparently, you know, his father was doing some shit and experimented on Akane, which upset him because Akane was like a mom to him. But then
as long as you have the star keys, you can play the 8B game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Right.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah, what are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm... Ooh, we're a magenta pair this time. Oh, girl. Alright, let's write this down. I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
Oh, we're paired with Phi again! That's been a long time since that's happened.
Looks like we're pairing up again. Better than getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair.
Oh, good job, Kay.
What about you, Luna?
Yes, this timeline did only have one scene, and it's probably going to lead to a bad end, so...
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Luna is green solo. Wait. Green.
Yes.
Well, the doors are white, so hold on a minute. Aren't the colors for the first game red, green, and blue? And we use those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors,
Yes,
right?
that's right.
Then the next round we had magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets and opened the red, green, and blue doors.
Yes.
But this time we've got magenta and yellow pairs, but also green solo. What color doors are we supposed to open?
And where are they?
Oh, none of us have found that other warehouse yet.
Well, we need to check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
Truth in advertising.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
Well, let's see. Yeah, this already has a bad end to it, so could it be a good end?
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
What? Oh, okay. Let's go. I'm gonna have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Should we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
We've still got quite a
An
while.
hour and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Yes, the only things left are Luna. Correct, Luna, Phi, and True. Which is interesting because I'm pretty sure Luna and Phi are the real wild cards here. Okay, Luna, stop through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
We know Dio killed the old lady. We don't know who killed Allison and whoever else dies, but I'm pretty sure they kill themselves. Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it,
You're not
Phi!
going to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust
A
him.
gut feeling, huh?
Yeah, it's almost like he's me.
Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
Oh my god. That's
Are
not
you
it.
sure?
Yeah!
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us. All she'd have to do was convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something.
I don't know.
Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So, what, you're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists.
Sure.
Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Alrighty. To Alice's bracelet we go! Clover! Hey, come on, don't run away!
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't gonna do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not gonna be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Well, really? Who was it?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on, of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. It doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I
Yeah,
noticed
Clover.
something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too. Before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Huh, you wait, Clover. Alice figured it out herself. Huh. There she goes. Well, Dio admitted to killing Akane, but he said he did not kill Clover. I'm sorry, did not kill Alice or Luna when during that timeline anyway.
What's wrong?
Shit. I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is now.
Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
You saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
Okay. My handwriting is atrocious. She reached out and casually picked up Alice's bracelet off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what that was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine. What did Alice notice? I didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. When we've seen her looking like she was in a struggle with all that blood over her before, she had the scalpel in her chest, which makes me feel like she killed herself due to the Radical Six. Now it looks like we have what's like a knife or something in her chest instead. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating?
Dumbass question.
Looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
Ooh. That looks like the shape of a blade. Fi held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
If it's not hers, then whose blood is it? The old lady?
Maybe.
That would have been my guess. I think that we pulled that out of her in another timeline and it was like an ice pick or something. Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
We know Dio killed her, so... But do you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility.
Huh.
So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
I want to know what Alice figured out. We need to find the pork. Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the Tenmyoji pork and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, off we go. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I feel like I remember it being an ice pick or something, which is very ironic, considering the whole Alice all ice thing. Shay, oh my god! Did you just throw some serious shade at Alice? All locked. It says rec room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm gonna open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay, okay. Alrighty, Rie. Yeah, this rec room was fun, but frustrating. That freaking dart puzzle killed me. Oh my goodness. I gotta put new Alice's in my Xbox controller. The shade! Tenmyoji. I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
Maybe he's in this room. No, there was the room with the chair. That was the director's room. What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No, of course not. Why would I be?
Does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Yoji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark,
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Yoji.
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
Did you say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Oh, you came here of your own free will! Tenmyoji, I am going to kill you! Oh, here we go, kids. Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me! What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Huh?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Are you gonna spray with the luminol? Spray us with that luminol. Fine, I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. He must have realized that she'd been wearing a bracelet. Spray that luminol. Yep, there we go. Ah! In the blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both of our wrists with it. Hey, what the hell, man?
Calm down.
This was our idea in the first place the last time we did this, alright? Calm down.
It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
He walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
Yep, we're not our killer. Dio is.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other
Yeah.
stuff? Well, why did you spray us? And then you're gonna let us know what we already know from another timeline.
Just relax, okay?
Oh no, you're not gonna tell
That's
us?
all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone might explaining this to
Well,
me.
you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Sorry, but I've got to go. I need to go look for Quark.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What do you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah.
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Senior will do. Please, I'm asking you. Put yourself in my shoes.
I looked him in the eyes. For the first time since we'd entered the room, and I saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Now we know Dio killed Akane. Hey, can I ask you a
It
question?
won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Then what is it? Oh, I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Alrighty. So that means Quark has to be either a yellow pair or a cyan pair. Oh, good job. That wasn't what I was gonna ask.
Well, what is it then?
Well, when he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared.
Shut up. We've got stuff to do. Get going. Move!
Yeah! Tee. Alrighty. This is a very long scene, but I'm enjoying it. This...
It looks like another warehouse.
I guess there's one on this floor too. It says it's as much... I guess as much as we saw on the map. What is that over there?
Probably more graffiti. There was one on floor A too, remember?
Right! I want to know what this is supposed to mean. Yeah, there was, but...
Never mind that. There's someone else here. Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
I hope he's dead. What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know? And seeing where life takes me.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens, it's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives?
Yeah. Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9.
Yes, it only opens once. You think it's the man on the moon rules the infinite time? I don't know about that. Oh, close for good, huh? I had to admit I kind of forgot the detail, but if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Where in that sentence would the comma go though? Because I feel like the comma is important. I don't know. I have to admit I kind of forgotten the detail, but if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out. I thought we did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
What?
What?
Oh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kate chose ally. If he hadn't, he'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate.
That crane. Huh.
Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not? Because of his bracelet.
Kay and I are the yellow pair.
He's a yellow pair. Dio, which means he is paired with Kay, which means Quark is the cyan pair and is paired with Clover.
You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door. Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Nobody misses your company, Dio. Is Kay by himself?
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
Uh-oh. I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color is
Bingo.
white.
See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together.
Right, so
if
you
add
blue
to that.
Becomes white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together and then adding green, which means we need to get Luna to go through with us. Fly and I would need to pair up with the green cell.
Right.
Luna. Right. Temioji, Clover, and Quark. No, the Temioji's red soul and Clover's
The only
cyan
one
pair.
left is the other cyan pair.
Right.
So we can assume that's what Quark is.
Could there be any other combinations?
No. There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
45 minutes. We've only got 5 minutes before it's time to meet up with everybody else. We should get back to floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Son of a bitch. I hate you so much. The voice acting is pretty good. Great voice acting cast. Same people that did Persona. He's got Akihiko's voice. Even it makes me very sad because Akihiko's so good and this guy's such an asshole. Nobody invited you. Come on, bye.
Right. On my way.
Let's go, girl. There was a comma in the actual sentence. It's memento mori, comma, if the 9 line ate the sun. Also, how did you get that say, like, how did you decode that, Shay? It would have taken me forever to do that. Well, not only would that make black, but only 3 people can go through a door, I think. I forget. I don't know. You been thinking on it? See? It is, and Phi's voice was, it was in Persona 3 too. She played, Aegis. I picked up on that immediately. I was like, Aegis? Huh? Something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Yes.
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
Memento mori if the 9th line ate the sun? What do you
Remember
mean?
the graffiti on floor B?
Yes.
You remember what it said?
Memento mori, right?
Do you know what that means?
Remember the dead. It's Latin for something like beware of death or remember death, yeah. It's usually, I think it's usually used to mean well going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
If the 9th, well, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? If the 9th line ate the sun. But it's N-I-N-E-T-H as in 9. It's not spelled right. We pointed that out earlier, too. Oh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun is in that sentence.
Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
The word 9th was misspelled. From the fact that it made no sense. Not really.
Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everything. Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled 9th wrong. It should be N-I-N-T-H. But the graffiti had N-I-N-E-T-H.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They just put an extra
Exactly.
E in there. That's kind of a bonehead mistake. Do you think it was like a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
No.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose. Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
Yep. Because it makes another sentence.
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death. If the 9th line ate the sun. Yeah, maybe the memento mori part's supposed to stay the way it is.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time.
Oh shit.
We should get moving.
Right. No, it's memento mori. Memento, like a memento, like remembering things. That's where the word memento comes from in Latin. It comes from that word, like memento, memory, remember death. And mori, like mortality, Latin and things. Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah, guess you've got a point. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Check what? We'll be about to get some information?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
That's right, she was! Oh, what was she looking at? Is this where the old lady was killed and then dragged into one of the AB things?
Find something?
Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. Makes me feel stupid or something.
The truth hurts.
Wow, Fi! Frankie, I'm dying that you're using the emote. I can't.
So, blood, huh? Oh my god.
That's where the old lady was died. I suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. Is it kind of my... Yeah, I was gonna say, we mentioned the crane in the other... warehouse. So what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, not again. Stop running around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's... Can't you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it. It's the first thing you think of when you hear blood.
Vampire?
Yeah. This whole thing kind of sucks, right? Come on!
Bye!
This is no time to be screwing around. I'm talking about this thing. The handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief. Okay, then what?
Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a bloodstained handkerchief here? Or something along those lines?
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or wait, maybe someone just dropped it, or they could have thrown it here.
And?
You want more?
You're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
When's the start?
You know, when we started. When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof. The first thing we did after we got out was met everyone except for Clover and Kay. Was go look at the number 9 door. That doesn't make any sense. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from this exact angle. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief then. There wasn't... Wait.
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
I didn't see the difference. Hold on. No way. The AB room moved?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at this line. There was an AB room over here. Was it that crane?
Probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the nonary game started?
Well, it would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna! For the third time, Fi walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I was forcing myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began 2 milkmen go.
What do you
right,
think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paid for the graffiti first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. Yeah, I know, Caleb. 2 milkmen go comedies. Pretty much how it goes. So what was that? So what about that handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look.
It looks like a blade.
You see this line?
Yeah.
It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was, which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman. So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it.
Ah.
Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the
Seems
handkerchief.
pretty likely.
So maybe she did get infected and
This
stab
is all
herself.
just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, alright. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, and then carry her body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body, but we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and he hasn't done anything about either of them. Do you think that means Luna is Zero Sr.? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna's Zero Sr., she couldn't have found a better place to hide the body. She'd have access to the entire facility. That's not all either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us as she first got out of the AB rooms all the way till we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge, that's true. Then we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then the room must have been moved. Of course! Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi.
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Oh, wait, what? You didn't even put up a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer.
That's true.
Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was, which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
But we know, well, we can assume that Luna is not the murderer because we found Luna and Alice dead together several times too. Hey, Fi. I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no
You're
one
right.
here. Oh, are we gonna find everybody in a pile all dead again? Because that'd be fun. I just want to see that happen again.
Sigma.
Oh, hey,
Hi.
Kay.
There you are. I'm
Hey.
sorry. I have some bad news.
Is everyone dead?
Luna.
Oh, well.
Luna is dead.
That was probably Clover.
She's in room 2 in the crew quarters.
I told you guys, don't ever mess with somebody that Clover cares about.
The
She'll
same
kill you
room
with an
where
axe.
Alice was murdered.
This is the 3rd time I touched a body and felt cold skin. Oh, hey, the gun! The gun that has the antidote in it. I thought it might get easier, but it only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. Actually, her eyes are closed. It felt surreal. Like I might blink and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously and everything would be alright. I blinked. She lay there, still dead and pale.
And I trust him.
You cracked open like an egg and rage clambered out, hot and angry and screaming. I clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them tight and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath, opened and opened my eyes again. Another breath, I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned. See here. This device is some sort of syringe.
Yes.
I think it's called an injection gun.
Yeah.
You can just put whatever
What
you
is
want
in
in one of
there?
those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
Ah. The muscle
Yes.
relaxant.
Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her
Ah.
neck? I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug.
Well.
Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
Shit sucks. What about the others?
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story
What do you mean?
first. When you left us, you and Luna went off together,
Yes.
right? But when we talked to Theo downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all, and as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure. I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate
Yes.
her?
I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR. To the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Maybe that's what the machine in the, remember the machine we clicked on it, the thing where you buzz people and you know you go clear and you buzz them. My brain is broken, but there's one of those in the infirmary and we were able to click on it and talk about it and explain what it was, but we haven't used it yet. Maybe in another storyline somebody will attack Luna with tubocurarine and we can use that to start her heart again. Why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence. But...
Hey.
Yes,
How
restart the
much
heart.
time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
And they had 3 minutes to
That
escape.
would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No. I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you. May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
The knife is gone from her chest.
The weapon.
It's gone.
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Then did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was
Why are you
murdered.
asking me?
If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone.
This is hypothetical.
Alright, hypothetical.
I would choose the injection gun.
Right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No. I don't know either way.
Or maybe somebody that took the knife, left, and then Luna came in and then a different person killed Luna.
They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could be Clover. Well, tuberculin, it's a muscle relaxant, so you could maybe shock the muscles into at least staying alive until they woke up. Fidget spin. Oh, Jesus.
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless. So just
Fair
forget
point.
any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it. We clear?
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there.
This is a really long
Hopefully
scene.
Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. Okay, now that they picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
Yeah, we're gonna need it to get through the white doors. He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know. It's just...
Then,
He pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
if you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Where is your Luna good end? I don't know. Right, yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait. Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Excuse me?
God. What the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this? I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's just... there was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
What is it, goddammit? What did you miss?
Quark.
Quark. Right. Oh shit! Tenmyoji's a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door.
Exactly.
Oh dear. This is bad.
Yes.
And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized. If we haven't found Quark by then.
5. How much time do we have left? Not enough. Yep. Oh no.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
Sure hope so. Let's move. Run, bitch, run. I have to plug this stupid laptop in again. That wasn't what happened either. That is an inaccurate quote. That is an inaccurate quote.
Chromatic doors have opened.
I did go into the bath and find the D.
5
9
minutes
hours
remain until chromatic.
You're late. What the fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
Yes. Always.
What?
Did they find
How the
Quark?
fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tenmyoji and Clover? Have they come back
Look
yet?
around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet?
Fuck you! You don't even have your fucking partner!
Hand it over.
Jesus Christ, dude. Fi pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with a blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Fi's eyes never left Dio, so she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being. 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind...
Oh, come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me!
But...
Nobody cares about you, Dio.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright.
Yeah, none of the Chu things or the commands show up in the chat feed on my overlay, and I'm not quite sure why that is.
Fine.
I don't know.
I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby.
No, you don't! We know that you don't, because we know that you are all about being the cultist bastard that you are.
I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
Bullshit!
That's...
You have to trust me.
Bullshit!
I swear, it's God's honest truth.
Bullshit!
Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but
Bullshit!
I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now.
Nope.
I'll tell you more once we get inside.
Nope.
Please.
Nope. We just went through this with Fi. It's a lie, it's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
Nope. Kay turned to look at me and Fi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yeah, stop lying,
Yes.
you asshole.
But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Fi to go into one of the doors as well. Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the 2 of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
No, I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
Oh, jeez. He's gonna punch us both out and throw us into a door. Oh, what a douchebag! What a douchebag! You senor douchebag!
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Why?
Do you actually believe Dio?
No, of course not.
Oh, good, I'm glad.
I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Okay, what are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
He turned left, quickly disappearing outside of our door. Fine, I lay on the floor, moaning, curled around our aching
2,
stomachs.
1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Not quite able to walk yet, Fine I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kate given me has been incredibly powerful, and my arms and legs still felt numb and tingly.
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
You know what? I think time to get our feelings sorted out is the perfect idea. It's just about that time to end the stream for tonight, darlings. And I feel like this is a good place to stop because we just got thrown in here, which means we're going to be going through another room, which should be interesting. So tomorrow night, we will see what is in this room and see what else we can uncover out of this ending before we die a horrible, terrible death. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, high five, all that good stuff. Come to the Twitch stream, follow us on Twitch, and join us for a live stream sometime. There are links to our Facebook page and our public Discord below the Twitch stream and also below the YouTube video if you're watching this on YouTube. You guys should come and join us. We have so much fun hanging out, and I would love to see you guys here. Frankie, thank you so much for being my first ever subscriber. I can't even handle it. I'm probably gonna go cry again. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you all, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.